Do you have any idea why some individuals yearn for complete silence and even refuse to attend parties, opting instead to stay home alone? It's not a strange thing. It is a matter of brain wiring. Let us explore the issue. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel once more. If you have ever called off a gathering just for the sake of having a binge-watching session on your favorite show in quietness, or if you find the absence of human contact for an entire day recharging, you are not a malfunctioning person. On the contrary, it might just be that you are wired differently. The focus of today's discussion is the psychology of people who genuinely desire to live alone. There could be a myriad of reasons, such as loneliness, anger, or being unsociable, but to them, solitude actually means peace, not punishment. Besides, the world has to take into account this trait of just being an introvert. To begin with, let us clarify the situation. It does not follow that if you want to live alone, you will be a person who totally dislikes others. That is not the case. Quite a few solo artists have tight friendships, affectionate families, or, at times, even partners. Nevertheless, when it comes to their home, they defend that territory like it's a holy place. The reason for this is that home is not only a location, but also a refreshing button. One term that psychologists use for this is restorative solitude. In a nonstop buzzing world, emails, notifications, and small talk at coffee shops, being on your own becomes the sole method of recharging one's mental batteries. This is especially true for very sensitive people, as they take constant socializing as a form of emotional pollution. Time spent alone, there is no noise at all, and no noise series understanding. However, wait, it's not only about control. For a lot of people, solo living is connected to identity. When you are alone, you are not the quiet coworker or the responsible sibling. You are simply you. No roles, no masks. The power of this non-performing existence is huge. It is the reason some individuals say, "I'm most myself when I'm alone." Now, can the situation have drawbacks? Certainly. Humans are social by nature, and complete isolation is not good for health in the long run. But that is not what we are referring to in this case. The people that we are talking about are not hiding away from the world. They are opting for intentional solitude. They go out when they wish, connect with others on their own terms, and then withdraw to recharge. It's a harmonious blend, not a rejection. And let's briefly touch on the subject of culture. In the United States, we have the concept that being social requires success. Big parties, packed calendars, and hustle culture characterize this. However, quietly, millions are opting out. In fact, there are more than 36 million people living alone in the U.S., almost 1 in 4 of total households. It is not a trend, it is a lifestyle change. So, what's with the guilt? If you feel strange about enjoying alone time, you have likely internalized the notion that solitude equals loneliness. But they are not the same. Loneliness is the suffering caused by isolation, while solitude is stillness embraced. One is exhausting and the other is revitalizing. If this is something you can relate to, then embrace it. Your requirement for space is not a selfish act. It is a self-care practice. And if you are following this thinking, "But my family says I am strange for wanting to have my own place," then let them watch this video. Very often, knowing the reason why we are a certain way is the first step to becoming okay with it. Before we finish, let us know your thoughts below. Are you the kind of person who thinks home alone is heaven? Or do you always want someone around? No judgment. And if you like this, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe. Keep in mind, the desire for solitude is not weird. Rather, it is a confirmation of your self-awareness. And that's an area where one should take pride. I appreciate your time, so see you in the next video. Don't lose your curiosity.